Welcome back to video number 3. You now have all 3 of your pinch pots. We are going to score and slip. Slip is that goopy stuff that I just showed you right there. It's basically watered down slip. And before you add that on, you have to score it. So I'm putting my head on my body. I'm using a sharp-edged tool to mark where my head will be attached to the body, and I'm scoring it. Scoring it is basically just scratching up that area so that the slip can adhere to it nicely. And you want to do like almost a checkered pattern. You see how I'm going back and forth with my scratching tool? You need to score both pieces that you're going to attach together. Now I'm grabbing some slip with my finger, and I'm going to put slip on both sides as well. Once I put it together, I'm going to do something called joining, where I smooth out the seam using my fingers. And it's helpful actually if you have that slip on your fingers. It gives you like a little bit of a more smooth join as you get both of those two pieces joined together. You can also use this slip on your fingers to smooth out any imperfections that have arose from you working with the clay or from beforehand. Repeat the same steps with your hat. You place it on the head, mark out where you're going to score so you can see where it's going to be attached, and then you score both pieces that you're going to attach together. Right now I'm scoring up the hat out of the screen again. Way to go, Mrs. Shar. And now I'm scoring up where my hat will attach to the head. Do not skip this step, you guys. This is an important step if you want your pieces to stay together. Grab my slip. And when you're working with slip, you want to try to avoid the actually really watery stuff and get that nice, really goopy clay. It's going to act as a sort of glue. Now I'm going to join my hat to my head on my gnome. And while I'm joining, you can see I keep coming back and smoothing out any imperfections that may arise, maybe from me pressing my thumb in too hard while I'm trying to join the other two pieces together or anything like that. Figure out what side you want to be your front. You might move it around a little bit and find the perfect side. I want to show you, I know this is finished, but I want to show you underneath. It will be hollow underneath. You made that pinch pot so that it will be hollow. This is so that it does not blow up in the kiln, number 1. You need it to be no thicker than your pinky. And number 2, it's just less clay waste that we'll have. If you have clay bigger than your pinky, the likelihood of it blowing up in the kiln escalates greatly. So try to keep it thinner walls if you can.